For over 65 years, Iskraemco has been successfully combining experience with innovation to meet the different needs in the field of metering and management of electricity consumption. Our products are present in over 100 countries worldwide. We are the third largest manufacturer of electricity meters in Europe and among the largest in the world. Our success hinges on our focus to meet customer needs as we look for opportunities to expand with our products and services. Our company was founded in 1945 in Kranj, Slovenia, in the heart of Europe where the Alps and the Mediterranean meet the Pannonian Plains. Slovenia today is a developed country, a member of the European Union, which enjoys prosperity and stability, and a standard of life that exceeds the European average due to its well-educated and productive workforce and its vigorous and effective political and economic institutions. We are very proud that the Iskraemco trademark is the most widely spread Slovene trademark around the world. Today, our factory in Kranj is the largest meter production plant in Europe, with a production capacity of over 3 million units annually, which adheres to the highest standards of quality control. Over 120 engineers are employed in the Research and Development Unit, one of the largest in Slovenia. Since we began exporting our meters in the early 1960s, we are continually on the lookout for new business partners and create new methods of cooperation to establish a global marketing network. We currently manufacture in several countries in Europe and Asia and took another step in establishing our presence in the Middle East and Africa by building a new company in Egypt. Also, Iskraemco Egypt is currently constructing new production entities in Syria and Algeria, with each location set to produce 1 million meters annually. We will now demonstrate the production steps we utilize here in Egypt to build and calibrate over 7,000 meters per day. The first phase is to assemble and test the printed circuit board, also known as the PCB. Using the surface mounting technology production line, or SMT for short, the SMT essentially assembles components into the PCB. The DEK machine is used to print solder paste into the PCB. These Siemens C+X4 and X3 machines can assemble up to 110,000 components per hour. To solder the SMT components with the PCB, we use a Vectronics oven that creates a soldering profile according to the machine parameter and the solder paste type. The automatic optical inspect machine is used to ensure that the PCB components are inserted with the correct polarity and that it has quality solder points. We then separate the PCBs from the panel and place it onto the THT production line. The THT production line assembles THT components into the PCB and solders them by using wave soldering machines that are delivered from the EPM company in Switzerland. The selective machine processes the soldering of the components inserted in the solder side of the PCB. Visual inspection takes part in the process used to check the quality of the component's insertion, the polarity, and the soldering points. Finally, the functional test is used to write the appropriate firmware, execute all of the function tests required, and use the repair table to fix the faulty ones. Quality of our production and assembly is fundamental to the accuracy and quality of the end energy measurements as expected by our customers. Now we move into the second phase, and it begins with a base and meter assembly. The parts of the meter are assembled according to drawings and technical data that comes from the R&D department and instructions from the technology department to meet the needs of international IEC and European standards. Next is the calibration and final test process. This system is fully automatic and under the control of flexible software that will calibrate the meter to reach the accuracy limit needed in both Class 1 and Class 2 meters and test the meter functionality. We provide 100% quality control on all our products. In this part of the operation, a laser marking machine is used to print the meter's technical data in the nameplate or on the cover according to the meter type. We use high voltage testing for isolation testing, and this high voltage machine sends a large amount of electrical current directly on the meter terminal block. The meter cover is then added and permanently closed using pressure in either a single phase or screws in a three-phase meter. We provide the full track record of our production process to assure top quality of our products and services for our customers. It is policy that all the previous operations must have their results registered in the production database. Therefore, in the detection checking process, we assure that the meter successfully passed all production stages. Finally, the meter is put to the acceptance test where all meters must adhere with the Measuring Instrument Directive, or MID, of European Parliament, European Council, and International Standards of Electronic Meters. The induction meter department adheres to all IEE standards in all operations, starting from the assembly of the meter base, installing the system, pre-calibration, cleaning, and that 100% of the meters produced pass all quality tests. All meters are calibrated in the calibration tunnel according to IEE standards or individual customer requirements by using a specialized computer system, and must also pass through the final control tunnel. The new manufacturing premises has been awarded the ISO 9001 for manufacturing and marketing of electricity meters. We work hard as a team to move forward as the path to success is along with others.